up, yo? It's your boy Magnus.Magneto from Now or Never crew. Today I want to talk to you guys about hand styles after I close my window. So I just want to show you guys kind of 10 different ways to use your hands in Toprock. So to give you guys kind of more ideas, because I know for me, I always really struggle with using my hands in Toprock. So I figured the best thing I could do is kind of share my experience and share kind of methods and methodologies that I've used. All right, start off at the beginning. Number one, your throw. Most and I teach the most because it's kind of the most energetic and most natural with your body to be a kind of more energetic style movement. So all you're doing is literally grab, pull in, throw. Grab anywhere, throw it. Catch it, throw it. Grab, throw, hit a wall. No, I'm just kidding. But grab, throw, grab, throw. So the most basic would be to like literally just grab and throw like this. Okay, grab here, pull in to your chest, throw out. Then again, grab out, pull in, throw. I usually don't grab in and throw out. I usually do a grab from an exterior motion, which is away from my body, and then a pull and a hold on an interior, and then a throw on an exterior. So I'm kind of using your exterior and your interior for your throws and your kind of holds, okay? So again, it's always that throw, hit, cross, extend, cross, extend, one arm side, grab low, throw it, catch it, etc. Kind of use your grabs, your throws, and again, I kind of catch on those throws too, just kind of to add more variety. That's the one that I really recommend everyone start with. Number two is your scoop. Like if your hand was to act like a scoop, but how I do it is not like this, because I don't know, I just feel like apart from like this motion, there's not that much that can be done with a scoop, but you can definitely do a forward scoop too. I use the backhand like this, and with your shoulders, so it literally just comes from a inwards circle like this, fingers always spread like this is kind of how I do it, and I pull through my body and I throw away. Scoop, pull in, scoop, pull in, scoop, and again, use it wherever you want, boom. Boom, boom, hit, boom, hit, boom, hit. Again, fingers out like this, pull them in towards your chest, then pull your elbows up, drop them down, and add your shoulder into it, a little scoop. Scoop the poop. Scoop, scoop, scoop the poop. Third one, riding the wave. Similar to the scoop because you could definitely do it this in a scooping motion too, right? But with scoop, again, I keep it very kind of structured with my hand positioning, but with my wave, it's always with this wave. So I either do it from an inside wave like this, okay, that comes from a target in here, then your knuckles, then your second knuckles, then your fingers. So it goes to this position, okay? And then just training like that. Or I do inside, so that's top, middle, and then down. Okay, so top, middle, up, second, middle, down. Okay, so 1, 2, like this. Boom, boom. So, and you're definitely welcome to use your whole arm with it too to make it look more natural, or you can literally just use your hands. So it's kind of another, more of a finessing one. So I wouldn't really go like super hard and then go like, hey, what's up? But like if you want to go from big contrasting throw to a boom, boom, ha, it has that niceness to it. I kind of like thinking about it like a worm, kind of following it wherever it's going. And again, you can use both sides. You can just use one, you can use your full arms with it. But again, it comes down to that waving in and waving out motion. Next one, we have our boxer. Very simple, very basic, fists together the whole time, right? So for all these concepts, I'm not saying pick one and stick with it. It's kind of to give you variety. So like the moves are best if you're like grab, boxer, and to a wave, and to something else, then to scoop, you know what I mean? That's what looks best, but for now, just train them individually and then mix and match them later on as your freestyle or your sets go, right? So again, boxer, I like to kind of throw more punching styles in, more elbow turns like this, kind of like that kind of motion, right? Like boxers would. Throwing in punches if you want, elbows, whatever. But yeah, again, it just comes down to fists together and vibing out with it, whatever comes out naturally. Next one, we have your poser. I kind of come down to your cock hands, but I turn them into these ones, okay? So this is more so for your like prepping, boom, boom, pose, pose, pretty boy, boom, boom, pretty girl, hit, hit. I don't personally really like doing these poses here. Some people do. I kind of don't like it. I like going to more of like an outside hand, which I'm gonna get to later. But yeah, so anything here, 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 grabbing your forearms here, hits like this, elbow hits, or big hat grabs here, hand grabs, visors, etc. They're kind of the base, and it's good to have here whenever you're rocking, okay, whatever you want to do. Poses. The flare. But it's the opposite. Scoop is flowing, yeah? And your arm kind of all goes together. Flare is literally just your fingers, and it's just this outside motion, boom. So a lot of time people mix that with like a pose, boom, like that. That's kind of the basic one. But why not play with double arm, kind of more chicken it, with your shoulders, right? Or rock it too, you know? It's just different styles, you know? Boom, boom. If you want to do sharp, right, whatever, hit. Flare is definitely one of the harder ones to use by itself and double-handed because it looks a little strange. But by all means, using it with one hand, super effective and easy. Boom, 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 hit, 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 hit. Right? So many different options you can do with your fingers. Instead of this, you go broken wrist style like that, and then play with turning it in whichever direction that would work. Boom, boom, for a position in your top rock. All right. Next up, we have the Raver. I use this stuff a decent amount, okay? And these fingers, but no one really ever talks about using them. And also like actual isolated finger illusions or waves like this. So basically the two ones that I use a lot is make an X like this, then with just your fingers and your hands, you come together like this. So it makes kind of like a petal or flower, and then you uncross like this. So one in front, then center, other in front, woom, 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 just like that, okay? So you're gonna rock a lot with that. A lot of, again, if you have like those rave sticks, ravers kind of do this style, or those gloves, you know what I mean? And then also the finger one is just going one finger in, two fingers in, three fingers in, 4, 5. And then you just kind of do that in a consecutive motion, like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you kind of have this cool motion to it. Again, when would you use this? It's totally up to you. If you just chill, or just kind of finessing a movement here and there, right? It's just to give you ideas. I haven't like spent hours and hours constructing actual concepts for it. It's just, again, to get your brain going in different directions. And like, again, if I'm doing anything outside here, I'll use this quite a bit. This one, and then this, I'll use if I'm really feeling a movement, and I just kind of want to go more into that wavy-esque feel. All right, the pop. Again, near the end because it's more open-ended, but this is just, again, popping, like if you're a popper, okay? So just flexing and releasing in any position. So that's why I left it more towards the end, because you take any position that we did earlier and you add either a hit, like a vibrate, even a shake could work, right? Or just a single flex, and you get this different feel with it, right? And you can hit kind of any finger position and it'll look dope because you're flexing in a sharp motion, right? So again, you want to have like decent popping, and by decent I mean like bare minimal, because I don't have decent popping. You just have to understand like bare minimal popping, how to flex your body, and then you can apply it into any motion when you do your top rock. Boom, and it just adds a nice kind of contrast from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and hit. You know what I mean? There's a lot of options you can use it for. The flick. Water on the ground. So this is kind of going off the grab throw, except it's again, it comes down to just flicking your fingers like this. Okay, so it's all 5 fingers in, or 4 fingers and a thumb, and then you're going flick like that. Okay, so again, when would you use this? Whenever you want in any movement. It just comes down to when you feel like it could happen, you know? Boom, boom. It's just a little bit different vibe than like grab, throw, because you have boom, ha, boom. Again, more of the weird concept, but we gotta go through some weird ones if you want to create new crazy stuff, right? You always have to kind of jump a little bit outside of breaking to kind of pull stuff in to add into your own style, else you're gonna stay in such a box. Don't cut out concepts that feel awkward and weird for your body without giving them a solid shot, because you may actually fall in love with it. It may become your main concept if you actually give it a chance to develop into something. Last one, your weapons. It could be anything from a grab, right, to a sword, to a gun, to a bigger gun, to a bow and arrow, right, to like a stick, a baseball bat. It could be anything, but again, it's storytelling with your hands, right? Doesn't even have to be guns, it could be any shape if you don't want to do weapons. But again, I think it's important to understand all and try to emulate things you would do in normal life with your hands within breaking. Because if you can do that, then rather than just being this whatever with your arms, you can be like, oh, I can have all these stories go on, right? With my arms, like what am I doing, okay? Maybe I'm opening a door, I'm coming inside, saying, what's up, bro? Then I'm gonna say, hey, do you want some dice? Grab them back, roll them up, pull them around, turn it into a bazooka, blow them up. That went very, very to a different place. On that note, before I get demonetized for being too aggressive, this was your boy Magnus.Magneto from Now or Never crew. If you found this video helpful, if you feel like you're a hand expert now, then wow, you learn quickly. But if not, and if you're more normal, like the rest of us, then hopefully this just stimulated some ideas in your head of realizing the options you do with your hands. And as always, in most of my videos, this is more so for the creative purpose of expanding your brain and your thought process of what is possible, versus it being like, these are the concepts you should stay within, these are the guidelines. It's more like, hey, guess what? You only think about like 2 things to do with your hands, here's 10. How many can you make? Let me know, comment down below. What would you like to see next? Like the video, subscribe, smash the bell button for more videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Love is love.